My glasses on, my hair is twisted, I really just don't care anymore. I don't know, just one of those days where you just feel like, whatever. What you see is what you get. Same energy with this video. Life. So a lot of times you hear, people just say, life happens. You can't do anything about it, that's just life, whatever. So, saying that to say this, sometimes when people say life happens and just blame everything on life or the devil, sometimes though, you gotta understand, sometimes it's not life, it's probably 6 times out of 10 your fault. When life happens, it is something that you just cannot avoid. Your destiny was lined up to go to that point.
I am inevitable.
Or you were just following your regular routine and something just happened to disrupt the whole thing. So think about it like this. You're going to Walmart, you're doing all the right things, you're driving the speed limit, you're stopping at the stoplights, checking your rearview mirrors, blinkers on and stuff, yada yada yada. And your light turns green, and as soon as you go, another car running their light on this lane rams to the side of you. Did you know that was gonna happen? No. Were you doing the right thing? Yeah. But life happens, and that guy ruined your life. So that is a scenario where you can't avoid anything. But other times, people will just take life as a means of excusing their bad choices. Like say you got in a car accident, but you are drunk. You can't say, life happens, I got in a car accident. You were drinking and driving. There was a high chance you were gonna cause an accident, and that is a high chance you might go to jail because you probably, injured somebody in another car because you were drinking and driving. Like kids. A lot of times people will be like, hey man, but that's life. You're supposed to have kids. You gotta chalk it up to the game. But what you refuse to acknowledge is that you are also out here not using any protection. There's condoms, birth control, abortion. Like, you got 3 good options to get out of that situation. Now when you get older, you're gonna tell your kids, yeah, you ruined my youth. I couldn't go to college or do anything kids would do because I was sacrificing my time to help you out. But in actuality, it was your fault that they're here in the first place. And I just want to stress, you can't avoid everything. Like, something will happen to disrupt your whole flow in life. But what I'm saying is, if you use common sense sometimes, or you just have like a plan, then usually stuff could work out for you. Like for the example of common sense. The movie Us. Spoiler alert. So it turns out Lupita Nyong'o was a clone the entire movie, and she locked the real version of herself down in the basement with all the other clones and everything like that. And the villain that we've been following the whole time was actually the original girl, the original Lupita Nyong'o's character. Now we see that movie, it's kind of like, dang, the clone did her dirty. The girl had spent her entire life underground, and she was up on the top, living life like a normal person. I don't really blame the clone that much. Let me explain. Lupita was 9 years old, walking away from her mom and dad in the middle of a carnival at nighttime to walk inside a house of mirrors that was abandoned. Then the clone kidnaps her and handcuffs her to a bed and leaves her there. Once this little girl got out the handcuffs, couldn't she have walked and found the exit to go back to the surface? I mean, she already liked walking around by herself. Surely she could have found an exit at some point. But no, what did the girl do? She decided to stay underground, eat rabbits, and have a whole family with all these clones that don't even know what's happening. When she was the only one that spoke English and knew what was happening in the real world. Now, to me, that sounds like her fault that she spent 30 years underground. And if you haven't watched that movie, just watch the whole thing, then come back to this. But yeah, long story short, you cannot avoid everything that happens in your life. However, you do have to take responsibility for some of your actions in life. You can't blame something that you did wrong on the universe when you knew it was the wrong decision and you knew how to avoid that decision. Shoot, every time I post one of these videos, I say like, subscribe, and share. And nobody does it. You know why? Because that's life. Like, subscribe, and share.